Good morning, all. Welcome to the pre-market report of May 19th. I'm Binu Joseph from Acumen Capital. Today is going to be a tough day for the bulls. See, right now there is a recovery in Asian markets. Early morning, Singapore Nifty was down by 325 points, but right now Singapore Nifty is showing a cut of 275 points. Japan is trading slightly on the positive side. Hang Seng down by 100 points. China down by more than 2% right now. But most of the Asian markets recovered from the day's low right now. All this happened because of US markets yesterday. It was the worst day for US market in 2 years. Dow down by 3.57%, S&P down by 4%, and Nasdaq down by 4.75%. Now, it was the fifth session of Dow Jones Index of losing more than 800 points this year. And S&P, as on yesterday, is down by 18.6% from its record high. So S&P is very near to the classic bear market. So if an index down by 20% from the high, it is termed as bear market. Now we know that Nasdaq already in bear market territory and S&P very near to bear market territory. See, all this happened after disappointing results from a couple of companies. Now, two major retail companies reported a bad set of numbers. First, it was Walmart on Tuesday, and after that, Walmart down by 11% on Tuesday and 7% yesterday. Now, again, yesterday, another retail company, Target, which is almost $100 billion market cap company. So, that company reported again weak set of numbers below market estimates, and the share price of Target down by 25% yesterday only. Actually, four of the retail companies reported earnings this week: Walmart, Target, Home Depot, and Lewis. So all these results showing some margin pressure and some other pressures because of higher fuel costs and compensation. So in this environment, when interest rates are moving higher, inflation is higher. Now the fear is that economy may slow down and US economy may go to a recession by end of 2023. So that is putting pressure on the market. And moreover that, the day before, on Tuesday, US Fed chairperson told that he will do anything, any type of interest rate hike to cut down inflation. So all these putting pressure on US markets right now. And in Europe also, yesterday markets closed down only after UK reported a higher inflation of 9%. So it's a 40-year high inflation in UK. Bank of England already raised interest rate 4 times this year to 13-year high interest rate in UK. But even after that, inflation is still a problem. Consumers are struggling. They are facing this kind of inflation maybe for the first time in the recent past. So inflation worries, growth worries across US and Europe right now, and these are putting pressure on market. Regarding crude oil, yesterday crude oil corrected slightly. Brent crude down to $109 per barrel. 2 days before it was $115. So again, see, the growth worries are putting pressure on Brent crude. And the day before we heard the news that US government is allowing Venezuela to sell some oil in the market. So all these are factors there in crude oil market. And dollar is strengthening again and again. Now US dollar is at 103.78. So that is another factor to watch. And right now in Asia, we are seeing a recovery from the low because Dow futures are trading slightly on the positive side right now. But India, we have again news. It is nothing new. S&P Global ratings yesterday told that they have reduced India's growth target from 7.8% to 7.3%. United Nations also reduced India's growth target. These are nothing new. We all know about that. Yesterday, after market RBI last meeting, RBI minutes came, and the messages are showing that more interest rate hikes are going to come very soon. So most likely in the June meeting, we may have another rate hike. So after US, Europe, Indian consumers will also face the pressure right now. So it may have some impact. Today or tomorrow, it may not come to the economy, but by the end of the year, the high inflation, the high interest rate will definitely hurt Indian consumers too. So the Indian consumer story may show a decline in coming quarters. Yesterday again, FII sold in the market. They have sold for 1,254 crores. Now coming to some of the stock specific news. Today we have a couple of results. HPCL, Ashok Leyland, Chambal Fertilizer, Dr. Reddy's, Godrej Consumer Products, Ramco Systems. So these mid-cap companies will announce the results today. The most important one, Dr. Reddy. Dr. Reddy may report a profit of around 600 crore. It is 9% higher year on year. Yesterday after market hours, one important result came, that is ITC. ITC reported strong numbers. So it's along with the market estimates, net profit is at 4,191 crore. And the best part is that they are holding the margins. See, cigarette volumes up 9%, cigarette margin is also okay. But FMCG sector of ITC is showing much better numbers. Volume growth is there around 12.3%. Margins from FMCG business also very good. So overall good set of numbers from ITC. LIC Housing also reported numbers yesterday. LIC reported very strong numbers. Their net profit went up by 174% because of high interest margin and high net interest income. So good set of numbers from LIC Housing. But on the other side, companies like Manappuram Finance, Pidilite Industries, they disappointed the market. Manappuram Finance reported a 44% decline in their net profit, and their NPA also moved up. The net NPA moved up from 1% to 2.7%. So that is a negative news. Then Pidilite Industries, they are struggling with lower revenue, and the company reported a 17% decline in their net profit. Their margins are under pressure because of high raw material prices. The margin came down sharply to 16% from 20.4%. So a 4% cut in the margins for Pidilite Industries. It is definitely negative. Then another company which came out with results today morning is Lupin. So we have negative numbers from Lupin. Say their margins are down to 6.9%. Last quarter it was almost 8.9%, and company reported a net loss of 519 crore. So overall disappointment in Lupin's result. Now moving to other stocks, say Adani Group. Every week they are entering into some kind of new segments, new sectors, and now yesterday they have announced their entry into healthcare segment. So they are planning big investments in acquiring hospital and diagnostic chains. So this is the, you know, 30th acquisition for Adani Group in the recent past. So they are entering into every sector of the economy. So definitely the group companies will be on focus today. Sugar stocks, there is a positive news. Earlier, government planned ethanol blending to 20% starting from say to the 2026. Now, government put a deadline on April 1st, 2023 for 20% blending of ethanol with the fuel. So that will help all the sugar stocks to get better margin. So sugar stocks may be on the positive side today. Now another sector to watch, pharma. A lot of new molecules approval for pharma today. Arabindo Pharma got a US FDA approval for a drug that help people to stop smoking. And another one for Dr. Reddy, that drug is for treating blood disorder. So again, Dr. Reddy results today, and Lupin came out with the negative results. So pharma sector will be on focus today. So these are a couple of stocks to watch. And coming to market, see once again, this India VIX will be on focus today. Yesterday in US market, the US volatility index moved up by 18%, once again above 30 level. Now in India, the day before yesterday it was above 24, and yesterday during market movement, the VIX corrected little bit. But once again today it will move higher, and watch out this 24 level for India VIX. If it stays above that level again and crosses above that, that is not good for our market. It will increase the volatility of our market. And regarding Nifty, today we may see lot of volatility, because early morning there was 300 point cut, and now that cut is coming down. So anyway, we will have a volatile session today. See here, it's a half an hour chart. Here you can see a W formation in the chart, and it rejected from the high once again yesterday around the 16,400 level. So today the critical level to watch is 16,027. See, after the initial volatility, anyway, first 30 minutes there will be high volatility based on the global news, and after that we may see some kind of stability. And if Nifty stabilizes above this blue line 16,027, then we may see some intraday recovery. Remember, today is a weekly F&O expiry, so more activity will be there in the afternoon. So if market stabilizes above 16,027, then the first hurdle on the upside is 16,082, and on top of that 16,170 may be a resistance. But the major resistance on the upside is at 16,385. And suppose if market trades down and continuously trades below the critical level of 16,027, then we may see more declines on the downside. Here the first support comes at 15,928 level, and below that the major support is at 15,875. So in order to maintain the momentum, market should not fall below 15,875, or at closing it should be above 15,875. Otherwise there will be more pressure on the downside in coming days. So intraday, if market falls below 15,875, the lower support is at 15,800 level. This video is for educational purpose only. Thank you for watching.